Right.
We're back with the third match of the day in the One Champion Elite Season 42. Pink Panthers taking on Rockerz in the third match of the day. Anirudh and Sai Sharan are the openers for Pink Panthers, whereas Madhukar Mane to open the bowling. "186 matches for Madhukar, 191 wickets, economy 5.32, very excellent. Best figures of 5 for 16, operating around the wicket for the lefty Anirudh. Anirudh MS 1 of 3 so far. Sai Sharan 1 of 1. Played on the up. That beats the mid on with ease for a boundary. What a shot that was. First up from Anirudh. 6 on the board for the batting team, Pink Panthers. Anirudh on that occasion advancing and getting to the pitch of the ball, driving it on the up straight into the side screen. No chance for mid on or mid off to cut that off. Last ball of the over coming up. Once again, batter giving the charge to the bowler. Saw him coming, dragged his length back, still goes with the pull. Good fielding there in mid-on region. So it will only be a single to close out the over. After 1 over, Panthers are 7 without any loss. Share the new ball. Right arm pacer Rahul. He's a tall bowler. Will get extra bounce from the surface. Rahul. 129 matches for Rahul. Triple one wicket, 6.98 economy, best figures of 5 for 10. Will ball at Anirudh. 115 matches for Anirudh, over 4,000 runs. Average, very decent, 44. This time it's shot and pulled away by Anirudh. No chance for mid wicket or long on fielder. In fact, mid on fielder to cut that off. That was shot on onto his body. And Anirudh is a very classiest batter up the order for Pink Panthers. What a shot that was. Off the front foot, pulls way front of the mid wicket. Once again, batter advances. This time, toe ends it. Fortunate for him, that ball doesn't carry all the way to mid on fielder. It will be a single, which brings Sai Sharan on strike. Shreepa Rockerz lost the toss. They are bowling first. Pink Panthers are the one. This time, batter tries to hit it on the up. That got high onto the bat, and he holds out in the extra cover region. As I said, Rahul will get some extra bounce. That is the glimpse of that. And Sashi has to depart. Only one he managed. Sai Sharan departs at the very second delivery faces. Holds out to short cover. Suresh, the fielder there inside the circle, who safely pouches the catch. Sai Sharan departs after one, after scoring one. 33. Pink Panthers are 11 for the loss of one wicket in 1.2 overs. New batter in is SK Rehan. Another good top order batter. SK Rehan is in early at number 3 for Pink Panthers. 196 matches for Rehan. 7,755 runs at the average of 75. Mind-boggling average of T20 career for Rehan. Strike rate 144. Straight away, gets down the track and lofts the ball straight down the ground. One bounce into the boundary skirtings. As I was saying, he has a mind-boggling average of 75. He shows the reason why he has such an high average. Straight away hits the ball on the up. Nothing wrong there from the delivery. It's just the class of the batter Rehan, who lifts the ball. One bounce into the side screen it goes. 16 for 1, Pink Panthers in 1.4. This time it's a bumper from Rahul. That's the reply from off the fast bowler. That's the usual reply you get after hitting a fast bowler. And Rahul gets in the bumper. Rehan just lets it go through the wicket keeper. It's a dot ball. 16 for 1 for Pink Panthers in 1.5. Last ball of the over. 9 runs coming off this over. Once again, it's short. And this time, Rehan into the pull. And he pulls it in front in long on region. Fielder back paddling, tries hard, but his effort goes in vain. After 2 overs, Pink Panthers opting to bat first are 12 for 1. In fact, they are 20 for 1. So 4 for 9. Will ball at Anirudh and he's been dispatched with disdain by Anirudh. Straight as an arrow it goes into the side screen for a boundary. What a start this has been for Pink Panthers. They are putting the pressure on the bowlers. Anirudh once again advances, gets to the pitch of the ball. Slight misfield in mid-on region. It will be a couple of runs for Anirudh. In fact, a slight misfield from the bowler too. They are through for the third run. 27 for 1. Pink Panthers after 2.2. 41, 41, 41. Inside edge onto the stumps. Rehan going for that expensive inside out cover drive. And he perishes. Rehan looked good initially, but now has to walk back. That was full there to be taken. Rehan goes for the big shot, and that brings his downfall. Too many shots early on the innings for Pick Panthers. Second one down, Rehan departs cheaply. New man in is Ritwik. 41 matches for him. 1,280 runs for Ritwik. Average 34. Strike rate 134. Good delivery there. Wicket keeper failing the ball. Failing to collect the ball cleanly. By signal by the umpire. That was a good delivery from Tarun. Tarun strikes at the very first over he balls. Now we'll be bowling around the wicket for Anirudh. Anirudh MS looked very fluent. 18 for him in just 9 deliveries. Oh, this time it was some extra bounce from the surface for Tarun. Completely shocked. Tarun was ready to cut, but that ball launched way early, way much than he expected. This is good from the bowler. Anirudh, for the first time, gets speed in. Big spot there outside off stump for the left-hander. This time, Anirudh once again run down at a bowler and lifts it in the extra cover region for a boundary to close out the over. After 3 overs, Pink Panthers are 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. For the loss of 2 wickets. Another introduction in the bowling attack. This is the fourth bowler which has been introduced in the fourth over. No bowler has been given the second over by the Rockerz captain. .262 matches for Suresh. 335 wickets. He's a left armer coming around the wicket. Starts off with a single. Economy 7.18. Career economy for Suresh. Best figures of 7 for 17. Starts off with a single. operating over the wicket. In fact, he is coming around the wicket for left-hander. Anirudh once again comes out of his crease, tries to go for the big shot, but this time gets beaten. It's a dot ball. That chips away down the ground, only for a single. Good looking shot from Anirudh. Four moves to 34.
Yes, thank you.
Once again, hit away. Fielder there inside the circle, but still it will be a single. It's a quick single. Both the batters are quick. They have completed the single with ease.
Ball out తర్వాత వైడ్ అంతే కదా అవుట్
This is good over so far from Suresh. Only concedes 3 for first 4 deliveries. This time it's a slower one. Misfield there in the short third. That should have been dot one. But fielder lets it go through. It's a boundary for Anirudh. He moves to 24. Pink Panther score moves to 39.
27 is on 20.
Anirudh once again shimmy downs the wicket. This time hits the ball all along the carpet as there's the protection in the deep. It's a single to close out the over. Pink Panthers after 4 overs are 40 for the loss of 2 wickets. 40 for 2. 40 for 2. Couple of runs to start off. It's over. Madhukar Mani into his second over. 1.2 overs. 9 for none so far for him.
Yeah.
He's a tall bowler. Will get some extra bounce from the surface. Short ball. Anirudh stand tall and pulls him in front of mid wicket. What a shot that was! Stand and deliver, says Anirudh. MS. He moves on to 33.
Bowler continue.
That was some shot there from Anirudh. It was a good bumper there from Madhukar. Climbed up at a good height, but still Anirudh gets on the top of bounce and pulls it well in front. This time it's full outside of some wide ball signal by the umpire. Madhukar tried to stay away from the hitting arc of the batter on that occasion. In process, also wide delivery. Fielder in the deep, in long off region for Anirudh to counter that sort of shots that he has played throughout. Chance of a run out. Yes and no. Mix up there. If bowler would have picked the ball cleanly, that would have been curtains for Ritwik. He should allow the ball to pass through the bowler. This time Anirudh punches the ball off the back foot. All the fielders are right at the edge. So easy single to close out the fifth over. Pink Panther off to a flyer after 5 overs. They are 49 for the loss of 2 wickets after 5 overs. 49 for 2 after 5.
Suresh is not the man. Suresh must మాట్లాడదా అదే మాట్లాడలేదు తర్వాత తీసుకున్నారు కదా.
Continue. 1 over 11 for 1. In fact, it's Suresh. It's hit away on the up. That was a length delivery, but still hit down the ground by Ritwik. With the batter. Three is up for Pink Panthers in 5.1. What a catch that was to dismiss Ritwik. Ritwik was looking very good against the run of play. Suresh Babu gets the wicket. What a catch behind Varun. What a catch by Varun behind the wicket. That was a genuine outside edge. Varun had to dive towards his right to get to the ball, and he does. That's an excellent grab behind the timber. Third one down for Pink Panthers. Inside the power play. 53 for 3 in 5.2. New batter in is Rathore Sachin. 269 matches for Sachin, 4,405 runs at the average of 26.38. Strike rate 105 for Sachin. He's a very stylish batter. Will he perform to the standards of Sachin? It's a length delivery. Quickly called for single by Sachin, but denied by the non-striker rightfully. That ball went quickly to the point fielder, who collects it cleanly. There was no single there. Rightfully sent back. It's a dot one. '53 for three Pink Panthers after opting to bat first. This time a better length from Suresh. He's not allowed the batter to come on the front foot in this over. He's pulled his length back. We have seen Panthers batters are itching to get on the front foot. They likes to meet the ball on the full. They likes to clear the infield. That's been the mantra so far for them, especially in case of Anirudh. He's pulled the ball beautifully. He's pulled on front foot, very similar to Rohit Sharma. This time on the pads, huge appeal. Denied by the umpire as that ball was drifting down, leg by signal. The ball was drifting down the leg. Just an ordinary appeal there from the bowler. Not a conventional one. Time driven on the up. They have the two fielders on the offside. Deep extra covers and long off for Anirudh to counter his shot on the offsides. With that power plays done and dusted, Pink Panthers are 55 for the loss of 3 wickets. Change in bowling. Madhuvir Reddy into the attack from the camera end. Madhuvir is setting his field right before bowling the first ball. Now he has got an extra cover back on the boundary. The man coming in from the deep square leg. There's a man at deep mid wicket though. There's also a man at long on, widest long on for Madhuvir Reddy. That's driven so handsomely through the covers by Anirudh MS. He is very pleasant on the eyes, Anirudh.
Rathore Sachin back on strike, yet to open his account. Phase 3 deliveries. The left-hand, right-hand combination out in the center for the Pink Panthers. So that's adding some pressure to the bowling side. The captain just looking to make sure that everything is spot on before the ball has been delivered. Fuller this time flicked away to the mid-wicket region for a single. Sachin looks a very organized player. Both these batters are looking very stylish out in the center. Brings Anirudh back on strike. This time getting to the pitch of the ball, playing it all along the carpet towards the long on for a single. So runs are coming in singles at the moment for the Pink Panthers. Anirudh have got off to a flyer. 37 of 21 balls. Nicely bowled. Just giving the ball some drift towards the batsman and then spinning it away. This is good bowling from Madhuvir so far in this over. He's kept things tight. This time, slight room on that occasion. The batsman getting to the pitch of the ball and placing it through the covers to collect a single. 4 runs of the first 5 balls. Last ball of the over coming up. Punches to the long on fielder. Anirudh takes a single and keeps the strike. After 7 overs, the Pink Panthers are 60 for the loss of 3 wickets. Jayasuriya into the attack. The spinners bowling in tandem now. The mystery of Jayasuriya is into the attack. Eyes the ball until the last second before delivering. Doesn't allow the batter to have a sight of the ball, to read him, which makes it difficult for the batter to go and play some big shots against him. Change in field for the right-hander Rathore Sachin. Short cover to stop the single. There's a man at point right at the edge of the circle. There's a man at backward point. There's a man at 45 behind square on the onside. Sachin taps it on the onside to get the single. Sachin likes taking time initially. Once he has his eye in, that is when he will look to play the big shot. So a lot of batters likes to go from the word go, but Sachin, it's the otherwise. Nicely bowled this time. That's exceptional bowling. I think Anirudh went for that shot way too early. The bowler sees the opportunity, taking the pace off, bowling it way outside the leg stump. This time played it much conventionally, getting to the pitch of the ball and driving it to the man at long on for a single. That's street smartness from Jayasuriya. Such a big name, Jayasuriya. We all know the Sri Lankan legend, Jayasuriya. But it's a different guy playing in Hyderabad in the One Champions. The mystery bowler. Appeal. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Has he got some bat on that one? Yes, he has. It's a single for Sachin Rathore. That looked very close. If he didn't had got his bat down in time, would have been very close call. Takes it on the full this time, hits it towards the cow corner. The fielder from long on will cut it off, but Anirudh will get a couple of runs to close the over. After 6 overs, it's 66 for 8. 66 for 8 after 8 overs. Madhuvi to continue with this. Madhuvi to continue and gets a wicket off the first ball. There was a loud shout for leg before. Was not given on field. The batsman Sachin Rathore just looking at that one. In the meanwhile, the keeper behind the stumps was very alert. Takes the bails off in a flash. Caught Sachin Rathore off. Very smart piece of keeping from the keeper. Getting the bails off, dislodging the bails in time. Varun behind the stumps. Second dismissal for Varun. Catch. Catch them.
There is no wicket.
Madhuveer knows that Anirudh is well set. If he just toss one up, he'll go downtown. So good game awareness from Madhuveer to give the strike, to keep the single and ball at a new batter. Last ball of the over coming up. Nicely balled, yes and no. Rightly sent back by Anirudh. So dot ball to finish the over. After 9 overs. After 9 overs, it's 68 for 4. Jaisurya to continue. Together.
Dot ball.
The batsman fading out at the last second. Nicely driven this time. An off drive to get a single.
What is it? Sir.
Netaji looking to play the big shot. Just getting the bottom edge of the bat. It's a dot ball. Good passage of play for the bowling side.
Again. We didn't promise.
This time it's in the air, just short of the man at long off. Single for Netaji.
Two left. Two balls left. Two balls left. Two to go. Count of all. Second ball is gone.
Just 2 runs of this over. And it's a dot ball to finish the over. 2 runs coming off that over. It's 70 after 10 overs. Excellent over that from Jaisurya. Just 2 runs off that over. It's 70 for 4 after 10 overs. Madhuvir to continue from the far end. 2 overs, 7 runs and a wicket for Madhuvir. Got a wicket in his last over. Nicely played this time. Netaji taking his time. 2 of 7 balls. Anirudh eager to get back on strike because he's striking so well. Sometimes when the batsman stays off strike for a long period of time, like by signal, that was a very close call survived by Netaji. Might have just drifted down the leg. That might be one of the reasons that Netaji was not given out. But it was a very close shout. Interesting shout from the bowler. Anirudh finally gets the strike back. He was off strike. From the last couple of overs, he didn't get much strike. First, it was Sachin who was taking the strike, and then now Netaji. Up in the air and taken at mid-wicket. Cow corner. That's a brilliant catch. The ball was traveling and dipping on the fielder at cow corner, who dived to his front and absolute pulls off a blinder. What a catch to get rid of the well-set Anirudh MS. I was talking about he was anxious to get back on strike. Once he got the strike, he was looking to play the big shot and has to depart. The 5th wicket has gone down for the Pink Panthers, and the dangerous Anirudh MS walking back to the pavilion in disappointment. He was well on his way to get a big one, but has to depart. Jayasuriya, the man at cow corner who took that brilliant catch of Anirudh. Half of the side back in the shed. 71 runs on the board. The new batsman in is Aditya. So Madhuvir getting 2 in 2 now. He got rid of Sachin Rathore in the last over. And in this over, he has got rid of the dangerous, well-settled Anirudh MS. Single of the first ball for Aditya to get off the mark. Shot this time. Netaji looking to cut that one. Gets the inside half of the bat. Got ball this time. So the pressure is mounting on Netaji Reddy. 2 of 9 balls. Nicely bowled again. Giving the ball some air. Getting it above the batsman's eye line. Madhuvir Reddy. Single to finish the over. After 11 overs, it's 73 for 1. 73 for 5 after 11 overs. Prasanna Kumar introduced into the attack in the 12th over. Starts with a one, fuller one, right in the block hole. Netaji getting the bat down in time, knocks it to the man at long on for a single.
Hey, all. Thousand, 1.5 thousand, 100, 30 seconds, 30.
Wow, what a shot! Up and over. Beautiful shot from Aditya. That was fractionally over pitch from the bat bowler, and he gets down and hits it over the extra cover fielder or inside the circle to get that boundary. That's beautifully played by the batter Aditya.
Once again, full by Prasanna. This time driven all along the carpet. Will it be stopped? Yes, it is. Excellent effort there in the deep. Batters are coming back for the third one. It will be a risky one. But Aditya completes it. Good looking shot from Aditya once again. But this time all along the carpet. Prasanna not learning the lesson. Once again, string. Full, and he's been penalized. For that, score moves to 81. This time short, and it's been pulled away. Mid-wicket fielder collects it on a bounce. But both the batters are through for the second run. It's a long boundary in the mid-wicket region. Plenty of 2 on offered at this very venue. Sanna goes for 10 in his first over. 2 deliveries yet to be ball. It's a full delivery. Prasanna tried to catch in his follow through. What a good hand to it, but that ball burst through his fingers. It's a single for Reddy. Mitanji Reddy, 7 of 13. Aditya, 8 of 3. Pink Panthers, 84 for 5. Eleven runs already of this over. Current run rate 7.1 for Pink Panthers. Once again, it's a slow one. Aditya just happy to defend it on the front foot in the extra cover region for a single. With that, 12 overs have been completed. Pink Panthers are 85 for the loss of 5 wickets. 85 for 5 after 12. Dollar ring. Rahul now back into the attack. 1 over 13 for 1 for him in his first over. He was removed from the attack. Now he's back. Right arm pacer Rahul concedes 13, but also picks a wicket in his first over. This time shot on the body. Aditya gets an inside edge and the ball races away in the fine leg region. Excellent use of pace that was presented by Rahul. Aditya just helping the ball on its very way to get that boundary. Over starts off with a boundary. Will it be a big one for Pink Panthers? Fine leg now set well finer to avoid to cut that off. Shot third, gully, and square leg. This time it's in the air. It lands in no man area. That was excellent back of hand slow one from Rahul. Aditya was into the shot way early. Just to ends it. That ball was in the air for a while, but no one there. In the mid-off region. So it lands in the no man land. Single for Aditya. Score moves to 90 for Panthers in 12.2. It's a slower short delivery. Slow bumper there from Rahul. Once again, a batter early into the shot. That ball never arrived. In the end, just getting the top edge. Ball doesn't carry even to the short fine leg fielder who collects it on a bounce. This is excellent from Rahul. He's got all the variation. He's executing that to the perfection after being taken for a boundary at the very first ball. This time it's full, driven on the up, straight to the short extra cover. Slight misfielding there by the fielder. Well. There was huge mix up there by sweeper cover and short extra cover fielder. In the process, batters are through for the second run. 93 up for Panthers in 12.4. 7. In fact, 8 runs coming off this over so far. 2 deliveries yet to be bowled. On the pads. That's wrapped on the pads very hard. Ball pitching down the leg. So no appeal for LBW there from anyone. Leg by signal by the umpire. Score moves to 94. Both the batters are studying the ship for Pink Panthers. They've lost a couple of wickets in the after the power play. That is the reason why they have slowed down a bit. Now they are well back on track. Looks like they are well back on track. Ready with 8 of 14. Aditya with 16. This time pulled away. Fielder there in the deep. Watches the ball go over his head for a massive 6. What a shot that was coming off the blade of Reddy. Massive 6 to close out the 13. Panthers after 13 overs are 100 for the loss of 5 wickets. 100 for the loss of 5 wickets after 13 overs. Panthers. to the attack. 1 over, 11 for 1 for Tarun. Now into his second over. He starts off with a wide. It on the up. Fielder there in the sweeper cover region. So it will only be a single.
Itu. Itu. No.
For a single. Runs coming in terms of singles. In this over.
Sure.
104 is up for Panthers in just 13.3 overs. Excellent partnership in pursuit for them. 6-wicket partnership between Aditya and Reddy. That was slightly short. Huge appeal for caught behind. Denied by the match official rightly. That ball hitting the thigh pad on the way through the wicket keeper. Bowler looked very interested. He was pleading with the umpire. Not so. The wicket keeper. It's a not out. Netaji Reddy into the pull. That ball kept slightly low. Then he expected. Once again a similar length. Once again the ball keeps low. This time wrapped on the pads and it's been given as a leg bye. This is excellent from Tarun. Cramping for room. Not allowing Netaji to get under the ball. Change of angle. Is now coming around the wicket for lefty Aditya. Short ball pulled away. Fielder there in the deep. In mid-wicket region. So it will only be a single. 6 runs coming off that over. Pink Panthers, after opting to bat first, are 106 for the loss of 5 wickets. 106 for 5 after 14. Slight delay in the proceedings as the players are having a sip of drink, understandably, as it's very hot and humid in Hyderabad these days. It's the summer season. It takes a lot out of the players in this season to play throughout. We appreciate their effort towards the cricket, their dedication towards the cricket. Coming back to the match, 106 for Pink Panthers in 14 overs, 5 down. They'll be looking to accelerate after 15 overs if this partnership continues. This is excellent partnership. They have studied the shape for the team. Bowler name. Jayasuriya to continue starts off with a single. 2.1 overs, 9 for none so far for Jayasuriya. His action has very resemblance to Mahesh Tikshana of Sri Lankan cricket. He holds the ball behind him like the great Sunil Narayan. Hello. Balls it like Sunil Narayan too. No. But does he have the variation like Sunil Narayan? Well, up until now, he's kept the batters quiet. 2.2 overs, 10 for none. Economy under 5 for Jayasuriya. Very slingy action, very fancy action from Jayasuriya. Very similar to Sunil Narayan. This time the ball moves away after pitching. That ball gripped in the surface and turned away from the left-hander Aditya, who went for a big shot, but completely gets beaten. This time Aditya went down the track and Jayasuriya saw him coming. It was full and pace on delivery, wide of the left-hander. Fortunate for Aditya that he was back in time. Back-to-back dot deliveries. Very smart operator. This time, he slowed the pace. Very slow through the air. Aditya early into the shot. 3 dots in a row. Very smart operator. Jayasuriya watches the batter till the very last moment. Another beauty to end the 15th over. 2 coming off that over. A successful one from Jayasuriya comes to an end. With that, 15 overs have been completed. Pink Panthers are 108 for the loss of 5 wickets. 108 for the loss of 5 after 15. Bowler name చెప్పమని చెప్తా. Rahul to ball his third and the 16th of the inning. Inning started at 2:55. It's 4:10 now. 75 minutes. If what took Rockerz to complete 15 overs. They are over behind on the over rate. They only have 50. It's an outside edge, but the ball doesn't carry all the way to the short third. It's a single. Coming back to the over rate. Rockerz now only have 15 minutes left. In fact, they have 14 minutes left to complete this innings. Otherwise, they will be penalized by the match officials. They have to get an extra fielder in. 4:25 is the time for them to finish their innings. 20th hour should be started before 4:25. This time, Aditya Nayak trying to scoop the ball, missing the ball completely. Ball hitting his pad through the wicket keeper. Appeal for caught behind. Denied by the match official. Both the match officials are very experienced. In fact, all the match officials officiating in one champion cricket grounds are very experienced. Plenty of experience behind match officials. This time it's a short delivery. Aditya on the pull. It's been given wide by the square leg umpire. Keeper having a very animated chat with the square leg umpire. But once the call has been taken, it stays, my friend. Keeper as well as the bowling team looking very disappointed with the square leg umpire's call, but that's the right call. That ball looked over the head of Aditya. It was a good bumper, but just above the height of the batter. Wide given, that's a right call made by the square leg umpire. Score moves to 110. Length delivery. What? Aditya on that occasion trying to pull that ball. That's not short enough to pull, my friend. Very lucky Aditya to still be there. That ball inches up over the stumps. Well. Rahul is walking some pace here. Length is the key on that occasion. Aditya completely misjudging the length on that occasion. He's played beautifully for his 20. It's a slow one, clipped away. Fielder coming underneath and takes it. It's a slow one. That works for Rahul. Batter early into the shot to ends it and straight to the deep mid-wicket fielder. Another wicket down for Pink Panther. They are 6 down. Tarun there in the mid-wicket region. Doesn't make any mistake while coming in. Pink Panther 110 for the loss of 6 wickets in 15.4. New batter in is Mahinder Reddy. Right hand batter Mahinder Reddy. Well known for his big shots. Doesn't believe in hitting big small sixes. 890 matches for Mahinder Reddy. 21,757 runs for Mahinder Reddy. Average touch under 40, 39.49 for Mahinder Reddy. Strike rate over 150, 153.80. He's a very destructive batter down the order for Pink Panthers. He likes to hit the big ball. He's got the power. Will he finish the innings on high for Pink Panthers? Or will Rockerz get better of him? Time will tell. At the moment, he's marking his guard. Excellent slow one there from Rahul. He's working some pace. He's got the rhythm going for him. His tail will be up after the wicket. 2.4 overs, 29 for 2 for Rahul so far. Pink Panthers 110 for 6. It's a short ball. Beautifully directed. But Mahinder Reddy just guides it in the third man region for a single. Good all-round cricket. That's good ball to Mahinder Reddy. First up, testing him with the short ball. There Rahul. Full marks to Mahinder Reddy for just guiding it and getting off the mark straight away. Excellent over in pursuit for Rockerz. Last ball of the over coming up. It's a slow one that's been pulled away in the mid wicket. Fielder there in the deep is very quick, so it will only be a single. 4 runs coming off that over. A successful one. 4 run and a wicket for Rahul. With that, 16 overs have been completed. Pink Panthers are 1-12 for the loss of 6 wickets. 1-12 for the loss of 6 wickets. Madhukar Mane with the 17th over of the inning. Pink Panthers 1-12 for 6. Low full toss driven on the up by Reddy. Will it be cut it off by Shreepa cover? No, it isn't. What a shot that was. It's a low full toss. It's hard to put that sort of delivery away. But Reddy times it perfectly. Placement even better. Over starts off with a boundary. Will this be the big one as we are into the final 4 overs? Once again, a low full toss. This time, straight to the short cover. It's a dot ball. Ready on that occasion, fails to find the gap. Play straight to the short cover. Madhukar Mane is a tall bowler. He'll get some extra bounce at the moment. He's bowling full. Couple of low full tosses to start the over. Once again, a full delivery inside edge. Ball moves to the square leg region for a single. He's a tall lad, Madhukar Mane. Now Mahinder Reddy. 1 of 1 for him so far. He's a big hitter. He's a genuine big hitter. He's a shot maker. Hits the ball long way. Full straight into the block hole goes Madhukar Mane. This time he nails the Yorker. Nothing much that Mahinder could have done on that occasion. This is excellent from Madhukar so far. After being taken for a boundary at the very first ball, he concedes only a single. Once again, a short ball. Completely changes his length from full to short. He's mixing up beautifully at the moment, not allowing the batter to line him up. Last ball of the over coming. So far, only 6 of this over. It's a length delivery, punched away, but straight to the sweeper cover, who fumbles. 2 is the call for Mahinder Reddy, but they have to settle for a single. Excellent comeback from Madhukar. Concedes only 7 of that over. After 17 overs, Pink Panthers are 119 for the loss of 6 wickets. 119 for 6 after 17 overs. One 140. 114. 140. 119. 3 overs left.
Tarun back into the attack to ball his third over. 2 overs, 16 runs and a wicket for Tarun. Netaji, 25 of 26 balls. Needs to get a move on. Is striking below 100. What a ball this time. Squaring the batsman. Mahinder Reddy looking to play that towards the onside. But the batsman the baller just rolling his wrist, pitching towards the leg stump and then ending up wide off stump. That surprised the batsman. All ends up. Short ball, cut away, just short of the backward point fielder. Good effort from the man at short point. That was travelling, that was hit hard. But the fielder kept his eye on the ball and stopped it. Stopped a couple of runs for his team. Nice passage of play for the bowling side. They have kept things tight. They haven't allowed the batters to get going. Short ball, pulled away. There is a man at deep square leg. Will only be a single for Netaji. Mahinder Reddy not happy with the running. Netaji very slow off the blocks. That should have been 2 at this time of the game. Slower one. Mahinder Reddy clearing his front foot, looking to go for the big shot. But there was no pace for him to go to use the pace and hit it out of the back. Just getting the bottom half of the bat towards the cow corner for a single. Just 4 runs coming off the first 5 balls. Can Tarun finish this off with a good one? Shot again into the wicket. Pulls away. There is a fielder in the deep. This time they'll come back for the second. Chance of a run out. Oh my God. Had it hit the stumps, that would have been gone. Netaji giving up. Was very close to the stumps. In the end, 6 runs coming off that over. After 18 overs, it's 125 for 6. That's 2 overs in progress. Madhukar to ball the 19th over. Nicely struck this time by Mahinder Reddy. But it went straight to the hands of the extra cover fielder. Dot ball. Netaji Reddy has been retired out. We have seen that happening in this format of the game. The new batsman in replacing Netaji Reddy is Kishan, who will be on strike for the first time in this match. Madhukar Mane haven't got a wicket so far, but he has kept things tight. 3.2 overs, 24 runs for him. Going well below 7 in over. On the pads this time. Not getting the bat down in time. Leg by signal by the umpire. brings Mahinder Reddy back on strike. Serious hitter of a cricket ball, Mahinder Reddy. Likes to go downtown. We have seen a beautiful knock of him yesterday. Can he do the same today? It's a different ground. It's a different opposition. It's coming out with a different plan. So Mahinder Reddy will have to play out of his skin to get some runs today. It's not been his day at currently. He has scored 6 runs of the 9 balls. Yesterday we have seen that he has hit 3 sixes in the last over. But today it's a different story. It's a different opposition. You have to start from 0 again. In the block hole this time. Not giving Kishan any opportunity whatsoever to go for the big shot. A single to cow corner. Last ball of the penultimate over coming in. Madhukar has been exceptional with his line and length. He's mixed his lines. He's bowled short. He has bowled full. He's taken the pace of short ball. Mahinder feels that he has missed out on an opportunity because the fielder at point was inside the circle. So dot ball to finish the over. Had he got enough bat on that one, that would have flied over the fielder at point. So Mahinder feels he has missed out on an opportunity. Good spell comes to an end.
Bowler will be again.
129 after 19 overs. It's a wide down the leg side. It's a very close call going in favor of the batting side. That was an attempted bumper just off target. It was very close, to be honest. Sometimes this kind of decision goes in favor of us, sometimes it doesn't. So you'll have to take it, the bowling side. Shot again. This time nicely played. It got under the line of the ball and helps it on its way. Kishan gets a forced boundary behind square on the onside rather. Good start to the over for the Pink Panthers. Being too predictable, Tarun. Trying to bowl short. Better led this time and has been dismissed. The bails are off. The bowler thought that it was a leg before, but, the bails has been dislodged. Kishan, after hitting a boundary, has got out. It's 134 for 8, the Pink Panthers. The latest to exit, Kishan Reddy walking across his stumps, looking to play on the onside behind square. Missing it completely. First, it was off his pads, then it went on to hit the stumps. It's 134 for 8.
Running. Running को round. प्रताप है ना. B Pranay. अभिनव प्रताप. हाँ वही. प्रणय बोल रहा हूँ.
और एक बार पूछो क्या तो
प्रणय बैट्समैन.
New batsman in Esprane. Greeted at the batting crease with a short ball again. Gets a single, brings Mahinder Reddy back on strike. Mahinder Reddy has 3 balls left in this over to make an impact. It's in the air. The fielder settling underneath that one at the cow corner boundary. Not to be this time for Mahinder Reddy. He didn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat. Getting the bottom half of the bat, hitting it towards the cow corner, the big boundary there. Jayasuriya at cow corner, making no mistake. The 9th wicket has gone down for the Pink Panthers. It's 135 for 9.
Location ko muna.
Vinay Pratap walking into bat at number 11 for the Pink Panthers. We are witnessing some good quality bowling in the dead overs. They haven't allowed any batters to go for the big shots. In fact, they have got a lot of wickets in the last couple of overs, restricting the batting side to 135 for 9. Short ball on the body, glove, and the ball is racing away. It's a boundary. Very close to the keeper. Just gets the glove and slightly away from the keeper's reach to get that boundary. Abhinav Pratap. Lucky runs this for the Pink Panthers. 139 on the board. Appeal and given. He has caught him right in front of the stumps. The Pink Panthers have been all out on the last ball of the innings. It's the leg before Pratap. Abhinav Pratap has to depart on the last ball of the innings. And Pink Panthers, after winning the toss, looking to bat first, have put up 139 runs on the board. The target for the bowling side when they come out to bat will be 140 runs. We will be right back after a short break with the run chase. Welcome back after the break. We are back with the run chase. Shreepa Rockerz chasing a total of 140 runs. Shy at the stumps. They'll get back for the second. The batsman was well home, but the fielder from mid-wicket had a shy at the stumps, hitting the stumps, which allowed the batter to get back for his second run. Varun and Ritesh Reddy out in the center for the Shreepa Rockerz.
Yeah.
They taking the new ball for the Pink Panthers. Coming in right arm around the wicket to the left-hander. Nicely bowled and played it with soft hands slightly to the left of the point fielder and gets a single, Ritesh Reddy. Such a stylish looking player. He's so pleasing on the eye. Doesn't look to hit the ball hard. Relies on his timing.
64.
Extra cover and deep mid wicket out on the boundary for the right-hander Varun.
इधर ठहरा है तो उधर मारा उधर ठहरा है
Getting the bottom half of the bat. Good ball from Ritesh Reddy from the non-striking end to get that single. So they are rotating the strike, keeping it difficult for the bowling side to set a plan or a field. Similar looking field for both the right-hander and the left-hander. Extra cover. Deep square leg for the left-hander. Last ball of, in fact, it's 4 balls into the over. Nicely driven, but this will be a dot ball this time. So we have seen that in the first 5 balls, we haven't seen any swing for Pranay. Is it because of the weather or the ball? Not sure. The ball is relatively new, just 5 balls in the innings. But the ball is coming in straight angles, straight lines at this moment. Maybe it's because of the evening, it's the sun beating down. Maybe it's because of the conditions, there's no movement at all for the bowler. Fuller ball this time, driven handsomely. But there is a fielder at mid-on. Beautiful on drive from Ritesh Reddy. Dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs coming off the first over. 5 without loss after 1 over.
Owner name Abhinav.
Abhinav Pratap bowling the second over for the Pink Panthers. Starts with a wide down the leg side. So Abhinav lucky leg getting some swing. We have seen that the ball coming back into the right-hander. It's just misdirected by the bowler. Nice shape on that occasion. The ball coming into the batter off the air. Gets a single. Nicely kept out by Ritesh Reddy. Playing with straight bat to the cover fielder for a dodge. So some movement for Abhinav Pratap in the air and off the wicket as well. This time it's a wide ball. Good decision by the umpire. Just short of the man at backward point. Nicely bowled by Abhinav Pratap, drawing the batsman forward, getting the outside edge. Just falling short of the man at short backward point. Boundary for Ritesh Reddy. Moral victory for the bowler. Gets the outside edge, falling short of the man at backward point. Luck favoring the batter Ritesh Reddy on that occasion. Nicely bowled this time by Abhinav Pratap, just pulling the length back slightly, ever so slightly. The batsman, Ritesh Reddy, giving him the charge, missing that completely. The keeper very alert behind the wicket, Rehan. Mid wicket, out of the boundary. There's a man at sweeper cover as well. Nicely timed, wide of the long mid-off fielder for a single. 8 runs coming off the first 5 balls. This time nicely worked away on the offside behind square, opening the face of the bat at the last second, using the pace of the bowler to get that boundary. That's elegantly done by the batter. That was such a good over, but still went for 12 overs, 12 runs in the over. After 2 overs, it's 17 without loss. Bowler continued. Was such a good shot from Varun. He waited for the ball to come onto him and then opening the face of the bat at the last second to guide that one between slip and short third. Pranay to continue. Wow, what a shot. What a beautiful shot. This time it's Ritesh Reddy getting to the pitch of the ball, lofting it over the infield, over the covers for a boundary. No chance whatsoever to stop that one. That came right out of the screws. This time short, cut away. There is a man at deep point. Only a single. Good effort from the man at deep point to restrict the batsman for a single. That was hit firmly to the right of the man, but he attacked the ball and returned back in time to keep the batsman for a single. At a very similar stage of the innings, after 2 overs, the Pink Panthers were 20 for the loss of 1 wicket. On the other hand, the Shreepa Rockerz are 22 without loss, so they are ahead at this point of the game. Nicely timed through the covers. Yes and no. In the end, the batsman made his ground. They say never run off a misfield. So that might be the reason Ritesh Reddy is sending Varun back. In the end, a good call. Both the batsmen safe. Fuller this time. The batsman getting underneath the ball and hitting it over point for one more boundary. Second boundary of the blade. Second boundary of the over. This time coming off the blade of Varun. Both the batters taking advantage of the power play. He knew there's no one deep behind square on the offside, so He intentionally got down on his knees, got underneath the ball and lifts it over point for a boundary. Brings a change in field now. There's a deep point in place now. Good fielding from Mahinder Reddy at backward point. Dot ball to finish the over. After 3 overs, it's 26 without loss. Aditya introduced into the attack in the 4th over of the innings. Starts with a short one, and this time it's gone. It's gone to the boundary. The ball curved away from the fielder at point. The fielder thought that it was coming straight to him, but it curved away at the last second, which made it difficult for him to stop that one. Ritesh Reddy gets a boundary. Fortune favors the brave, they say, and Ritesh Reddy being very brave enough today. This time playing off the back foot comfortably, Ritesh Reddy looks a very organized player. Good sort of technique and a good temperament, Ritesh Reddy.
Hello. Batsman is fun. Batsman.
Shot again this time, worked away to long off for a single.
अच्छा चाहिए come on
Bowler taking his time to set the field. Backward point, cover point, short covers, and a man at mid-off. There's a man at short square leg, short fine leg. Wow, what a shot. There is a big gap between mid-wicket and long on. And Varun has spotted that gap to perfection to collect that boundary. He fetched that one from outside the off stump. Got the bat on top of the bounce and hits it between the two fielders. What a way to hit that boundary, Varun. Take a bow. You beauty. इस दफा बेहतरीन टाइमिंग बैकफुट पंच किया था उसे लेकिन सीधा कवर एक्स्ट्रा कवर के फील्डर के हाथ में गेंद 9 रन इस ओवर से आखिरी बॉल इस ओवर की आती हुई धीरे से खेला उसे पॉइंट की दिशा में डॉट बॉल के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति 4 ओवर के बाद 35 without loss after 4 overs. Change in bowling, Mahinder Reddy. Midela Mahinder Reddy into the attack inside the power play. So spin from both ends now. Starts with a floater. Nicely given air by Mahinder Reddy. A very decent off spinner, Mahinder Reddy. Exploits the conditions extremely well. Such a strong lad. Gets good revolution on the ball. Short this time, pulled away. Wide of the fielder at cow corner, but the man extremely fast at the boundary. Good effort from the man at the cow corner. Stopped a couple of runs for his team, definitely. 10 out of 10 for that effort for the man at the cover, the mid wicket rather. Similar field for the left-hander, Ritesh Reddy as well. Dot ball. This time clears the infield on the offside and gets a boundary. This is batting. This is a class shot from Ritesh Reddy. Getting underneath the ball. And he knew that there's no one deep on the offside. All he need to do is gets it over the infield and he will get a boundary. And he does that in style. The good-looking Ritesh Reddy raised away to 23 of just 16 balls. This is what you get from the elegant left-hander. Shot this time and he lets it go through. That's poor effort in the field from the man at point. That should have been a single and they have conceded a boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Ritesh Reddy. Some help from the fielder at point to get that boundary. Mahinder Reddy won't be pleased with that effort from the fielder. Fielder taking his eyes off the ball at the last second in the process of throwing the ball to the keeper and lost sight of it completely. Now pushed to long off for a single. That's good batting from Ritesh Reddy, getting the single of the last ball. 11 runs coming off that over. After 5 overs, it's 46 without loss after 5 overs. Aditya to continue. Last over of the power play. There was a genuine outside edge on that occasion. Big deflection. Couldn't catch that one. The keeper, Rehan. Those sort of catches are very difficult. I think it has hit him high on the elbow. Just a shimmy down the wicket. But the bowler was smart enough to pull his length back. Played it straight to the man at cover point. This is good bowling. That's how you build the pressure. And you don't allow the batter to rotate the strike or to hit the big shots. That is when the pressure mounts on the batters. In the modern game of the cricket, the batters like to dominate. The batters like to keep the scoreboard ticking. On the pads, going down the leg. So 4 dots in a row. There's a big gap there on the onside for Ritesh Reddy. So he's just looking to play it in that region to get a single or a boundary. Now giving himself room. It cuts away. Straight to the man at point. The misfield will allow the batter to cross. Gets a single, Ritesh Reddy. Not sure what's the difficulty there for the guys fielding there to the left-hander on the offside. It's been a third occasion that we have seen a player struggle to get to collect the ball cleanly. This time it doesn't let it go, but just a fumble will allow the batter to cross and take a single. Short ball. It's a dot ball to finish the over. Good over that. It's just a single coming off that over of Aditya. After 6 overs, it's 47 without loss. Nicely played. Varun calling it loud and clear and making it to the striking end. So 3 runs of the first 2 balls. Again, a single. They need to build the pressure. They cannot leak the singles. At the moment, Varun and Ritesh Reddy milking the singles. They know that it's their game. The required run rate is 6.59. They can do it in singles. They don't have to take the extra risk. Mahinder Reddy desperately looking to get a wicket for his team. In the air, shot of the short third fielder. Just short. Four runs coming off the first four balls. Two balls left in the over. Handsomely driven to the man at short covers. Single for Ritesh Reddy. They'll have to bring in some energy in the field. They're conceding the singles quite easily, the Pink Panthers. You cannot give away so many easy singles when you're defending a total of 140 runs. This time, nicely bowled. Dot ball to finish the over. 7 overs completed. 52 without loss after 7 overs. Change in bowling. Srivatsan into the attack in the 8th over. The leg break bowler starts with a... Oh my God! Oh my word! That should have been only a single. The fielder just taking his eyes off the ball. The ball spinning away from him at the last second. Gets a boundary of the first ball. Nice way to greet into the attack. Srivatsan has been greeted with a boundary. This time off his legs. Chance of a run out. No, the batsman has made it in the end. Such a good passage of play for the Shreepa Rockerz. Without any pressure, they have put up 57 runs on the board. Quick single this time. Very good understanding between these two batters. That was played with soft hands by Varun. and Ritesh Reddy ready for it. In a flash, they went. This partnership is now worth 58. It's looking very dangerous. They're taking the game away from the Pink Panthers. Short ball hits away in the gap. No chance for the long on or the cow corner fielder to cut it off. This is batting of a very high class from Ritesh Reddy. Such a good looking batter he is. Not a very tall in stature, but he packs a punch. This time coming. This time he charges towards the bowler, takes it on the half volley and dispatches that one over the bowler's head for a big six. That's good batting. The score moves to 68 runs after 8 overs without loss. This partnership is looking very, very dangerous. They are looking to take the game away from the Pink Panthers. Ritesh Reddy, 48 of 31. Varun, 18 of 17, playing the anchor innings. Giving it back to Ritesh, who is looking on fire. 68 after 8 overs. Ritesh wanted a single. When you're batting such good, you want to be on the strike. So Ritesh wanted to take the single, but rightly sent back by Varun. Was playing the anchor role perfectly. The call is for 2 this time. And they'll easily come back. They are so swift between the wickets. These two are lightning quick. Though this is the afternoon game, but they are still very fast. They're super fit, these two. They're young, they're fit. They're athletic. Short ball this time. Played it nicely, comfortably off the back foot to the man at long on for a single. Just too shy away from a landmark. Ritesh Reddy. 48 of 31 balls. Switch it. There is a fielder just over the fielder's head at short third. With that boundary, Ritesh Reddy brings up his 50. 52 of 32 balls. A very smart and a very cheeky shot from Ritesh Reddy. He's playing a blinder of a knock. Ritesh Reddy raised away to 52 of 32 balls. The call is for 2 again, but they will have to settle for a single this time. The fielder from the boundary attacking that ball. 8 runs coming off this over with a ball to spare. Now the required run rate well below 6 in an over. So these two batters are just taking the game further away from the Pink Panthers. Single to finish the over. After 9 overs, it's 77 without loss after 9 overs. 63 required of the last 11 overs. Aditya back into the attack. 2 overs. No wicket. 10 runs for him. Single on the first ball brings the dangerous Ritesh Reddy back on strike. Ritesh looking at the field very closely and playing his shots accordingly. That's what all good batters do. Chain in field. The sweeper cover has been pushed to extra covers. So there's a backward point, and a widest short third. And Ritesh Reddy says, I don't need those players. I'll hit it out over the bowler's head. One bounce into the fence. He's playing a safe shot. That's the safest shot in the book. Going above the bowler's head. He's well set. He can afford to play all of those shots. Yes, all the shots in the book. Ritesh Reddy, the stylish looking left-hander. Nicely bowled. This time the ball just holding in the surface. Played it straight back to the bowler. The captain calling in Aditya NK to pick up a wicket. Short ball. Nicely played to the man at mid-wicket for a single. So boundary and then a single. The body language looking very flat for the Pink Panthers. They need something magical here to turn things around. It can happen in the form of a run out or a brilliant catch. Anything can happen in this format of the game. The call is for two from the word go. Can Varun come back? Denied by Ritesh Reddy, which is the right call because the fielder charged the ball, got to it in quick time. Partnership between this right hand left hand combination batters also not making it easier for the Pink Panthers bowlers. They'll have to change their line and length very, very often. Also, these two batters play very differently. One loves playing off the front foot and the other likes hanging on the back foot. Nicely played again by Ritesh Reddy. Was the last ball of the over. He'll rotate the strike and keeps it. 10 runs. 8 runs coming off that over. After 10 overs, it's 85 without loss. 85 runs after 10 overs. 55 required of last 10 overs.
Srivastava to continue, and Nitish Reddy continues on the very way. It's a boundary at the very first ball. That was hit straight as an arrow into the side screen. Couple of boundaries into the boundary skirtings. What a ball! What a shot that was! This time Nitish goes straight in the side screen. But result differs. It's a maximum. That was full in the slot for the lefty and hits it with the straight bat. Times the ball to the perfection. He moves to 69. Team score moves to 95. Srivastava has been taken to the cleaners in this over. This time it's quicker through the air from Srivastava after being hit for boundary and a six. He fires one in that is beautifully guided in the third man region by Nitish Reddy for a single. Excellent batting this from Nitish. In fact, it's Ritish Reddy. Pardon there. I saw the orange jersey and Nitish Kumar. It was that came out of my mouth. The batter name is Ritish Reddy. He's on 70 of 40. What a knock he's playing. This time it's shorter from Srivastava. Varun just happy to play the anchor role. Rotating the strike and giving it back to Ritish Reddy, who's on fire. Both the batters started slow. They studied themselves. They know they are not after a massive target. They can take the time initially. But now both the batter, in fact, Ritish Reddy, what a shot that was. That never looked like it might go all the way for the boundary, but it did. That is the feature of the batting of Ritish Reddy. Timing, personified. Timing is the key for Ritish Reddy. 100 is up for 74 of 41 for Ritish Reddy. 100 is up for Rockerz in just 11 overs, inside 11 overs, in fact. 10.5 overs, 101 without any loss. Once again, a flighted delivery. This time, Ritish just hits it in the long on region all along the carpet for a single to retain the strike. 17 coming off that over. Rockers are 102 for the loss of none. 102 for the loss of none after 11 overs. Rockers need 38 in remaining 54 deliveries at the required rate of 4.22. What a knock this youngster is playing. Ritish Reddy. Aditya to bowl out. 3 overs, 18 for none. Every bowler has gone wicketless so far for Pink Panthers. No real contribution with the bat for Pink Panthers. Sorry looking bowling card.
Are you there to continue? Are you there to continue? Okay. Please confirm.
Pranay started off 2 overs, 14 for none. Then
Please
Abhinav
continue.
1 over for 12. Aditya 3 overs, 18 for none. Mahinder Reddy 3 overs, 15 for none. 3 overs, 25 for none for Mahinder Reddy. Srivastava 3 overs, 33 for none. Now it's Ritik. Good looking shot from Ritish Reddy, but only for a single. Well. Ritik there, not aware that Ritish Reddy was well outside the crease when he gathered the ball. He should have been aware. No game awareness from the bowler, I must say. Good throw there by the deep fielder. Bowler not up to the task on that occasion. 103 for none in 11.1. What a show these two openers have put up for Shreepa Rockerz. This time it's full. Varun miscues one. They are coming back for the second. Well. This is excellent piece of running by both the batters. There was never a two. Fielder in the deep, in sweeper cover region was slow off the blocks. They are making full use of that. These two are very quick between the wicket. They have converted singles into doubles. This time, slot sweep. But fielder in the mid wicket does well. It's only a single side there in the deep mid wicket region. Good looking shot from Varun, but only for a single who's on 28 of 26. Both the batters taking very calculated risk. They have got their eye in. They haven't put the foot wrong in this chase. This time it's a big shot, miscued by Ritesh, and the fielder makes a mess out of it. Completely misjudges. Came charging in the end. That ball was going away from him. Only managed to get a hand, single hand. Aditya in the deep there. The culprit. Ritesh Reddy gets a lifeline. In fact, he'll fetch four for that. First time in the match, a shot miscued by Ritesh Reddy. He should have been back in the sheds, but he gets a lifeline. Once again, brave from Ritvik. Chance of a run out there. As I said, they haven't put a foot wrong in this run chase. Both the batters getting an opportunity. This time it's a run out opportunity that is missed by the wicket keeper. He was quick to the ball. Gathers cleanly but misses the target. Varun survives. Full delivery, hit on the up. It's coming towards us and hits the side screen on a full. What a shot that was from Varun. It was full in the slot by Ritvik. Thank you very much, says the batter. Ends the over on high. 15 coming off that Ritvik's over. Sherpa Rockers are 117 without any loss in 12 overs. They need another 23. 117 for none. Sherpa Rockers after 12 need 23 to win this match. Well. Both the batters now looking to finish things off in a hurry. They have completely outplayed the Pink Panthers in this contest. First with the ball, restricting them for just 139, bowling them out in 20 overs. Now they are running away with the chase. It will be thumping victory for Rockerz if they finishes this match with all 10 wickets in hand. They are on the verge of winning with the 10 wickets. But you never know. It's a white ball to start the over.
Aditya bolo.
Anirudh MS now introduced into the attack. Starts off with a wide. He's a leg break bowler. That was full. Which was there? Ritesh Reddy trying to go over the infield, but misses the ball completely. It's a wide signal by the umpire.
Two back-to-back ones.
Outside edge. Is it taken? We have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, he gives it out. Ritesh Reddy was walking but waited for the umpire decision. Sachin Rathod behind the stump takes a catch. First one down. First one down for Shreepa Rocker. 119 for 1 after 12.1. Yeah. New man in is Jaisurya. He drives it on the up in the cover point region and gets himself off the mark. Very experienced batter, plenty of experience behind Jaisurya. 580 matches for him. Oh, 14,000 runs. 34.81 the average. Strike rate 151 for Jaisurya. Anirudh striking in his very first over. Once again, a flighted delivery. This time, it's a wayward delivery. It's down the leg. Nothing much. The wicket keeper could have done. It's wide +4, 5 extras for Shreepa Rockerz. Their score moves to 125. They now need 15 more to prevail as the Victorian. To prevail as Victorian in this match. Nero with his leg spin. Spliting the delivery. Once again, he does fly. But it's way full for Varun. Just hits the ball down the ground for a single. Excellent throw from the deep fielder. But the batters have made their ground, so it will only be a single. Anirudh MS. 115 matches for him, 28 wickets, 8.39 the economy, 3 for 34, 3 for 43, the best figure for Anirudh. He's a handy bowler. Can ball. He's the man with the breakthrough. Who sends back dangerous Ritish Reddy was on the verge of getting 100. Beautifully glanced by Jayasuriya in the mid-wicket region. It was full on the pads. Walked away. Very good looking shot that textbook stuff by Jayasuriya. But only for a single. Last ball of the over. Hit away. Into the side screen. Will it go all the way? No, it is in. Excellent fielding by long on fielder, who covers good ground and stops the ball from going to a boundary. It's only a single to close out the over. 11 runs coming off that over. 11 runs and a wicket. After 13 overs, Shreepa Rockerz are 128. After 13 overs, Shreepa Rockerz are 128 for the loss of 1 wicket. They need another 12. Ritik to continue. Big shot by Varun. Fielder there. Just over his head. That was a mistime shot by Varun. Fielder in the deep looked interested for a long wide. But the wind flow here at One Champion takes the ball all the way. At the moment, luck favoring Shreepa Rockerz and Varun, who moves to 42. 6 runs needed now. Varun need 8 to complete his half century. Varun goes over. Extra cover. Doesn't time the ball completely, but still he'll fetch 2 for that. 136 now for Shreepa Rockerz in 13.2. They need another 4. Once again, a flighted delivery. This time in the gap. Away from the long on fielder. That will do it for Shreepa Rockerz. They have ended the match in some style. Varun ends up on 48 of 32. What a match we had here. In One Champion, ground 1.
Ritesh Reddy.
Pink Panthers taking on Shreepa Rockerz. Match summary. Pink Panthers bowled out in 20 overs, only managing 139. In reply, Shreepa Rockerz just chased it out with 9 wickets in hand in just 13.3 overs. Star of the match, player of the match will be none other than Ritesh Reddy for his 81 of just 46 deliveries, 12 boundaries, and 2 massive sixes for Ritesh. Best bowler will be Tarun, 4 overs 32, 4 wickets for him. That's it from the coin backs for the day. We'll be right back in the next week. Stay tuned.